Let me one more.
No problem. Take your time. Just as a reminder, we'll have 12 minutes for the pitch at about 11 minutes and 30 seconds. If your presentation is still going, I will pin myself. So as a flag, just to let you know that we're at the 30-second mark. Afterwards, we'll have about 6 minutes for questions with our investors.
Sounds good. Thank you. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen and you sound great. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and start.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for your time. My name is Payal Singh, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of YoGPS Inc. YoGPS is a fleet telematics and theft protection solution. In simple terms, it is a cloud-based fleet tracking solution for fleet owners. YoGPS is said to be the #1 fleet tracking solution for small businesses in North America. We have grown 350% year over year, and our year-to-date revenue is $350,000. Only YoGPS is designed to track all your moving assets, from trucks, tractor, car, equipment, golf carts, or what have you. Meet Matt. Matt is the owner of Wrench It Up. It's a plumbing company with 10 to 15 vans. Matt had 3 problems: job abandonment, fuel wastage, equipment theft, and he couldn't find a solution in the market for it. Plumbers were assigned 2 to 3 jobs in the morning, but they would only complete one job, blaming it to the traffic or the delay at job 1, impacting revenue. Matt considered the trips that the plumber made, but the fuel costs were way too high and the bills were mounting. Something didn't seem right to him. And equipment theft was rising, and these are thousands of dollars worth of equipment. Matt is not alone. Other businesses face that too. Small businesses have no visibility into their fleet. That results in high fuel costs, mainly due to idling and theft. As per the research done last year for North America, 6 billion gallons of fuel was wasted in idling, costing $11 billion, not to mention the carbon emissions. Over $2 billion are lost in vehicle and equipment theft. In addition, just like Matt, businesses face other challenges, such as job abandonment, delayed delivery. The existing solutions are too complex for small businesses. Imagine a small business requiring an accounting software, and instead of QuickBooks is recommended to use JD Edwards or SAP that requires a dedicated IT department themselves for use. Not ideal for small business. Remember Matt? Let me tell you how we helped him. So we installed a magnetic GPS tracker in the equipment boxes, which is portable and wireless. We installed a hardwired tracker in his vans for continuous tracking, integrated that with our software, and with real-time tracking, instant alerts for movement, tampering, and advanced analytics regarding idling and other aspects, Matt was able to save $11,000 in fuel wastage. It was identified that the plumbers were keeping the vans on and sleeping and resting in the vans for hours. Productivity improved by 50% because the plumbers could not blame it on traffic, knowing they were being monitored. They finished more jobs, revenue increased, and theft reduced. Unfortunately, it was deduced that it was the employees stealing the equipment, and the magnetic tracker with temper alert acted as a deterrent. We don't just serve plumbing companies, we are vertical agnostic, right from automotive, transportation, construction, home services, farming, utilities, to name a few. And Matt's not alone. We have helped thousands of users across hundreds of businesses across North America and are growing. How did we do it? We used our solution, which is easy to use, affordable, scalable, with multiple asset tracking. We have all the advanced features such as route playback for unlimited travel history, global real-time tracking and alerts, and analytics. But there are 2 unique differentiators, which are also our trade secrets. Although we launched last year in May 2022, we have been working on this since 2018. And we've developed a unique integration layer which allows us to support over 3,000 IoT devices, including GPS tracking, through 200 standard industry protocols. We've also leveraged the expertise of our co-founder and CTO James, who has very deep knowledge in building an architecture. And please note that this is not easy to find in this industry. So he built up the architecture and servers in a scalable, low-cost, robust, secure way, processing billions of transactions for 1/10 the price what our competitors would pay. Let's look at few scenarios. On the left, you see the truck pulling a trailer. The trucks are on the road for a long time, so hardwired tracker is suitable, set it, forget it. This truck then drops the trailer at the destination, which you see in the right-hand side picture, and now there is no power source to that trailer. In this scenario, our customer uses our solar-powered wireless GPS tracker that helps them track. Let's look at another scenario. One of our customers have a snow shoveling company. On the left side, you see this vehicle that's shoveling the curbside and sidewalks. For this scenario, our customer used magnetic tracker, which is portable because in summer they use the same tracker for mobile rakers. On the right-hand side, you see a pickup truck shoveling the snow. And in this scenario, our customers use OBD trackers because these vehicles have OBD ports. Not all of them have. In terms of our competitive landscape, I would like to draw your attention to the last row. There are single device resellers or competitors that are selling consumer grade product, limited functionality, not meant for industrial use, not meant for all types of vehicles and assets. And then there are substitutes like AirTags. Please understand, AirTags are not GPS trackers. They do not talk to GPS satellites like we do. They are Bluetooth-based technology and they go blind as soon as there is no iPhone nearby. They are not meant for industrial use. Then there are industry leaders that target large businesses and enterprises like Samsara and Geotab. Very comprehensive solution, but at the same time, very complex and very expensive. Average price would be $5,000 per vehicle for a 5-year contract. Not suitable for small businesses. Then in small business, there are some competitors that target small business, but such as Raven and Mojo, but they're single OBD device-based solution. They can track a fleet rental, a car rental company, but not a trailer or a golf cart or equipment. Only YoGPS is able to track all moving assets, integrate with number of IoT sensors, be quick to market by supporting 3,000 GPS types of devices with unlimited range. Why us? My co-founder and I have combined over 30 years of experience in this industry in various roles. I spearheaded an IoT and networking startup in Dubai and led it to $10 million in revenue in the first 3 years of inception. I also have extensive telecom background. I've worked almost 10 years at TELUS and have been awarded for product development in IoT. James has over 15 years experience developing telematics and IoT solutions. In fact, he owned a GPS tracking company in India many years ago before he moved here. He has strong relationships with all leading global manufacturers in IoT industry. The market is huge. The opportunity is growing. Global fleet management is a $52 billion market growing at 15% year over year. Governments across the world are making GPS trackers mandatory. And even if we take the small business component of it in North America, which by the way, 97% of businesses in US and Canada are between 1 to 99 employee and hence small business. And they are easily over 2 million. So even if we take 2 million businesses and multiply that with our average deal size of $2,000, it's $4 billion of SAM. And then we laser focus on key verticals such as construction, manufacturing, transportation, home services. You still have an obtainable market of over $2 billion. Our business model is simple. We provide a comprehensive solution from device, connectivity, software, and support. And we are targeting small business in North America with 3 to 50 vehicles. They pay a one-time average fee of $75 for the device and then a recurring fee of average $18 per month. In terms of our go-to-market strategy, we are going to adopt a three-prong approach. Last year, when we launched through Amazon because we needed the market validation. We would like to continue our direct sales through Amazon to a percentage. The reason is small businesses do buy from Amazon, they evaluate and then come to us for bulk pricing. We have hired 2 people in our sales team, and the funnel has already grown to $200,000. So we will continue our targeted outreach program. And in addition, we will also partner with other online stores such as Walmart, which is buy invite only, and we've been invited. We also will then work on inbound leads through our online campaigns and organic traffic on our website through search engine optimization and brand presence through social media, press releases, and user-generated content. We will then continue to build our distribution channel network by partnering with auto shops and insurance companies. In terms of our financial overview, we project to make almost $50 million in the next 5 years, predominantly through our B2B channel. I've mentioned earlier, our year-to-date revenue is $350,000, and our monthly recurring revenue is $19,000 a month and growing. On an average, our hardware margins are 20% and software are 80%. In fact, last month, our software margins have increased to 90%, which was expected. Our hardware revenue is contributing 30% towards the total revenue and software at 70%, which is expected to increase over a period of time because subscription accumulates. We are seeking $500,000 for our seed round. This is an unserved market, and we are well received. We want to grow quickly and capture the market rapidly. So 70% of the funds will be used towards sales and marketing. 20% will be used to increase wallet share by adding new modules and features, also acting as a barrier to entry, and 10% towards operation. We have raised a previous round through our friends and family of $100,000 and have invested $100,000 of our own money as founders. We target to raise another round of Series A in 2026. And with that, I thank you for your time, and I open up the forum for any questions you may have.
Thank you so much, Payal. Sorry. And I just, I'm going to let the questions hit the chat. So 500K is your current raise, of which you have, did I hear you are above 100K on this to date?
Yes, we have raised our friends and family by 100K.
Okay. And you're okay with the She-Boot convertible note at 5 million cap?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Any questions? I'll start out then, Payal. Can you expand on the competitive landscape, or how are you protecting yourself from a competitive moat standpoint?
Absolutely. So in terms of competitive landscape, if I just exclude the consumer segments, because those substitutes do not apply for industrial, and focus on 2 main categories. There are industry leaders. They are very comprehensive. They have lots of things to offer, but typically they need an IT department to handle them. This is not suitable for our target market, which is small business. Then there are other aspects. There are other players who target small business, but they're limited in their use case, because if they're doing only one kind of OBD device, now you're limited by, is the vehicle having that OBD port? If it's equipment, there is no port. So we are very unique in 2 ways. We are the only company that can track all moving assets and vehicles. And the reason we can do that is we've spent years in R&D developing this unique integration layer so that we can support form factors. And secondly, we are very affordable and easy to use. And the reason we could do that is because the architecture that we've created with our knowledge, which is not very easy knowledge for common people to have. So where our competitors would pay, let's say, hypothetically speaking, $5,000 to $10,000 just in hosting on Amazon, their platform, we would pay 1/10 that price and then pass that discount on to our customers.
Okay, great. Can you contract your product to that of the competition? Oh, so as in your hardware, can you contract that hardware? Is that what you're getting at, Nina? I think, yeah. Nina, do you want to come off and?
typo, contrast. I know that there's a lot of different trackers out there. So why would I choose yours over another? That's other than that you could do, you know, different types of equipment like golf carts.
Yeah, absolutely. I will give you an example of a meat processing plant. They were having 10 trucks and they wanted to have tracking because of delayed delivery. The reason they did not choose a Samsara or a Geotab is the contract that they were asked to sign was 7 years for $5,000 per vehicle. That's $50,000 straight up cash flow for them. It impacts them. That's one aspect of it. The other aspect is some of the other players that are out there, they're just sell it and forget about it. They don't talk about relationship, customer support. We are continuously building modules on ours. For example, the latest module that we have built is reporting the 407 bills, which was needed by one of our customers. So this kind of in-house development and expertise makes us very agile. At the same time, we keep it easy to use for our customers.
Can you?
And yes, it can scale up. Sorry, Julie, if that's what you were asking before. We just want to target the underserved market, but it definitely can scale up.
Okay. And can you talk about your team other than yourself and your co-founder? Who do you have on your team?
Yes. So in fact, we have, by the time we reached this, we have recruited 3 people now, 2 in sales team, 1 in customer support and prospecting. We also have quality assurance and mobile app development. So we are a total of 7.
7. Okay, great. And have you acquired or applied for any non-dilutive funding or business loans?
Not for business loans, but we have got grants. So we've got $75,000 through NRC IRA for growth. And we have recently, just 2 days ago, been approved for CAN Export to grow into US market.
Great.
Of $20,000.
And couldn't enterprise players modify their offerings to serve the small business market?
They definitely could. I can give you one example that when I worked for TELUS. So when we were competing for internet bundles out west, TELUS is strong out west, we had Shaw that we were competing, and I was in the product team building the products. For TELUS, just to get the offering into launch, I had 5 departments, $5 million of bills coming from different departments. Before we could go out, it was 2 years. Shaw was doing it every few months. The reason is once they reach a certain size, they're not as nimble as small players who can then launch quicker.
Yeah.
So we would have that advantage.
Okay. Tell me about your customer retention. Are your customers sticking around? Yeah.
Yes, actually, our B2B customer, less than 1% churn. Customers who were with us in POC period at 2018 are still with us. They don't leave us.
Yeah, great. And how could you tell me a little bit more about tampering with the devices? Is that a possibility, or are they secure enough, or can they be tampered with?
Yes. So different kinds of devices. If it is hardwired, it's hidden behind the wheel of the vehicle. So it's very discreet. And if they're tampered, there's an alert that goes to the owner that the wire has been cut or device tampered. Wireless has tampering notification. So a notification goes. So yes, while somebody, if they come to know, may tamper, but there is an informed decision that the owner can make once that happens.
Okay. And I think I'm going to have to leave it there, but thank you, Payal. Appreciate your time and how you're growing your business. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you all of you for your time and mentorship. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.